I have a confession to make, and I think it's going to be the strangest, weirdest confession I ever made. Most of you are going to probably look at me weird. Please don't judge me. Please, most of all, do not leave any comments saying that I am the F word. And I don't mean the bad word. I mean a different F word. If you know where this is going, you probably know what I'm going to say. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's your girl, Zing. Today's reaction is another trailer reaction of DreamWorks' The Bad Guys. Since I just did one a couple weeks ago of the teaser trailer of The Bad Guys, I just heard that they recently released a second trailer of The Bad Guys. So I decided to do another trailer reaction on it. And plus, I'm actually very excited to see this movie. So let's get started on it.
On the outside, the five of you are villains, predators, remorseless sociopaths.
Sociopaths.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
Yeah, I'm really
We're the
hyped up to
bad
see
guys.
this movie. I think this is going to be really
Mr.
good.
Snake, Serpentine, safe cracking machine. Imagine Houdini, but with no arms.
Jackpot. Yes.
Miss Tarantula, our in-house tech wizard.
Where'd you learn to do that? Mostly YouTube.
Mr. Piranha, he's brave, crazy. What's up, Papa? And Mr. Shark, master of disguise. His greatest trick, stealing the Mona Lisa disguised as the Mona Lisa. And rounding out the crew is me, the big bad wolf. We may be bad, but we're so good at it.
Arrest them. We're out of here.
Oh, I noticed that it's interesting that they're like the only animals and all of those others are humans. It's very interesting.
Wolf.
If only we were given a chance to be anything more than criminals.
If you want to stay out of jail, you need to go good.
What are you doing?
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
pretend to go good. The bad guys become the good guys so we can stay the bad guys. You know what I'm
Oh, okay.
Wolf, you're
Now
a
that
genius.
makes sense.
saying? Welcome to the first day of the rest of your
So they're going to
best
pretend to be
life.
good,
Look,
but
it's
deep
a
down
cat
they're
stuck in a
still want to be
tree.
bad
What does your
guys.
heart tell you to do? A good person would
Smack it.
In it. Stab it.
Saute
It's
it.
so obvious. I
What?
want you to
Smack
save
it, stab it, saute it?
Direction.
Here the good guy. We're more than just scary villains. They love us.
You're such a good boy.
Good boy.
Maybe I don't want to be a
What? A bad guy? No. 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 We'll always be bad guys.
Let's try something simpler. I'm going to give you a push pop.
Just for me.
A
No,
push
to
pop.
This
Oh my
is
God,
gonna
I remember
taste
those
extra
as a
sweet.
kid.
Nope. Sucker. That's it. I teach you to shit.
Totally worth it.
Okay, so that was the second trailer of The Bad Guys. God, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. And it had some new clips that we haven't seen. The reason why I'm smiling, and maybe you kind of guys are like, why are you blushing? Well, I have a confession to make, and I think it's going to be the strangest, weirdest confession I ever made. Most of you are going to probably look at me weird. Please don't judge me. Please don't think that I'm a weirdo, because I'm not. And please, most of all, do not leave any comments saying that I am the F word. And I don't mean the bad word. I mean a different F word. If you know where this is going, you probably know what I'm going to say. I think I have a thing with the wolf. You know, I've noticed that with animation these days, they are making characters, mostly animal characters or, you know, fantasy creature characters, they're making them very attractive. And mostly with males, they're making them very attractive. There's been a lot of animation, you know, movies, shows that have to do with male animals, and most of it has been wolves. So I think I have a thing with wolves. I don't know. This Wolf character, Mr. Wolf, that he's the new Nick Wilde, who, that's another male character that I love so much. Like, I love Zootopia. The first time I saw that movie, I was like crazy about Nick Wilde. Like, I was actually kind of had a crush on Nick Wilde. I don't know. And plus, you probably noticed in my recent video, I did a reaction on the Meat Canyon Zootopia one, and I actually had a Nick Wilde costume. So I decided to wear that. So that is actually kind of shows you how obsessed I was with Nick Wilde. And plus, I did a meet and greet in Disney World when that movie came out. I have Legoshi from Beastars, who is an anime wolf, even though he's kind of a weirdo, but he's very attractive. And now DreamWorks, the bad guys, you have Mr. Wolf, who actually has a personality of Nick Wilde. Like, I think it's this thing. Oh, just hold on.
If only we were given a chance to be anything more than criminals.
Just look at that! Just look at his face! Come on! That is so Nick Wilde. Like, oh my god. Right when that scene when he smiles, I'm like, oh my god, this wolf guy. And plus, I think something is going on between him and the fox girl, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
If you want to stay
like,
out of jail,
come
you
on,
need to go.
come on. Just, oh my god. When I first heard about this movie, I was kind of like, I don't know, and plus the animation looked kind of mediocre. It kind of looked like a combination of, it's mostly 2D with a tiny bit of a 3D animation. So I didn't really think a lot about this movie until I've heard some people saying, do a reaction on the bad guys, and I'm like, okay, fine. And I did, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I like the first trailer with the song Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. I thought it was cool, and I'm like, okay, this looks like a really cool movie. And then when days passed by, you know, I was hearing a lot about the bad guys and hearing about how so many people are so hyped up to see this movie. And even from working at the theater, we actually have a poster of the bad guys. When there's families with their kids walking by the poster, all the kids, comparing to like other animation posters that we have, all the kids point out the bad guys. They're like, look, the bad guys. And then the parents like, oh, there's the bad guys. It looks really cool. And I actually did not know this was based on a book. I did not know there was a book series called The Bad Guys, so that was another thing I didn't know. I was hearing a lot about this Mr. Wolf character, that he is the new Nick Wilde, that he is a replacement of Nick Wilde. And now seeing more photos, more, you know, I was watching the teaser trailer, the one I did last time, a couple more times, and I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, that is my weird confession. I am not a furry. If you are gonna put a comment saying, oh my god, so you're a furry. No, I'm not. Look, I don't know if there's a different types of furries. I'm not the one that's gonna put on a sexy wolf costume and walk around the street. I'm not that kind of furry. But I guess I'm the kind that like really loves animation movies. Like, I love anthropomorphic movies like Zootopia, Beastars, you know, because I just love how, you know, how animals can live in a society like humans. And this one, like I said earlier, this one is very interesting because they're like the only animals and the rest are all humans. So I thought that was very interesting because it's like, okay, is it an animal society? Is it all a human society? Or is it just all both together? But no, that is my thing. But no, that was my confession. I just want to let you guys know. So, but yeah, so anyway, I thought the trailer was good. They kind of add a little bit more detail of the plot, which I thought, you know, it makes a lot more sense. So, you know, when I saw the first trailer, I was thinking, oh, they're bad guys and Mr. Wolf did a good deed to like the old lady with the purse, that he was trying to steal her purse, but then some situation happened and he actually helped her, and she said, "Thank you, you're such a good boy." And then he's like, okay, I want to go good. And then he encouraged his friends to go good. So that's what I thought. But then this one, it's actually more like they got caught, you know, like they were on disguises, you know, the shark dressing up like a woman, has a dress on, and they got caught by doing something bad. And then I think Mr. Wolf is like, oh, well, let's try to be good. And then he's like, oh, we're gonna trick them that we want to be good guys instead of bad guys, but we'll pretend to be good, but we're still gonna be the bad guys. We're still gonna do bad things. So that makes a lot more sense. So I'm guessing that happens. The little guinea pig guy teaches them how to do good deeds, and you know, like they showed the end with the push pop, which I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm thinking that happens, and then maybe there's a part that maybe Mr. Wolf kind of feels like, you know, being good is good and all of that, and encourages his friends to be good. But I think the snake is like, no, we're always going to be bad guys. So I think that's the plot. But no, I'm actually very hyped up to see this movie. You know, I think it's going to be really cool. And you know, I actually haven't been hyped up of an animation movie in a while, actually. I don't know the last time I ever was, and plus it's a DreamWorks film, so, but yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm excited to see it in the big screen, and Mr. Wolf in the big screen, so it's going to be released in theaters in April, which is like a little over a month away. And yeah, so that's all for today's trailer reaction of The Bad Guys. So like my video, subscribe my channel, leave comments below what you thought about the video, and don't comment anything that I just warned you not to put on the comments. And catch on to the next reaction video, and I'll see you later, guys.